Hi viewers, welcome to Learning Electrical Engineering channel. In this video we will see how to solve the circuit using Thevenin's theorem. Further we have taken a problem. The given problem is using Thevenin's theorem find the equivalent circuit to the left of the terminals in the circuit, then find I. In this circuit the requirement is we need to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit to the left hand side of these terminals A and B. Then we need to connect back this 1 ohm resistor with that equivalent circuit. Then we need to find out the value of I. As we know that to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit we need to know the two values, that is VTH, that is Thevenin's voltage, and RTH, this is Thevenin's resistance. These two parameters is required to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. To find out the Thevenin's voltage we need to remove the 1 ohm resistor from terminals A and B. Then we need to find out the voltage across these terminals A and B. So as a step 1 we will find out the value of VTH. Finding the value of VTH. Further we need to redraw the circuit with terminals A and B open circuited, or we need to remove the 1 ohm resistor from the circuit. Now in this is the circuit. In this circuit we will extend these terminals, then mark the terminals A and B. Now we need to find out the voltage across these terminals A and B. This is equal to VTH. Now when we see in this circuit, this is the 4 ohm resistor. The VTH is equal to voltage drop across this 4 ohm resistor. To find out the voltage drop across this 4 ohm resistor, we will use the Kirchhoff's current law and nodal analysis. To use the Kirchhoff's current law, we need to mark the junctions. This is the first junction and this is the second junction. From this, now the current delivered by the 12 volt source is, let us say this is I1, and current delivered by the 2 amps current source is I2, and the current flowing through the 6 ohm resistor is I3, and incoming current to this junction, or we can say, if you are saying this is junction 1, this is junction 2, the incoming current to the junction 2 is I3 and outgoing current is I4, and in this branch there will not be any current because it is open circuited. Now let us start to apply the KCL at junction 1. When we applying the KCL as per KCL at junction 1, the incoming currents are I1 and I2, outgoing current is I3. So we can write I1 plus I2 is equal to I3. Now from this diagram, the current I2 is equal to 2 amps, we can directly write, and I1 is the amount of current flowing through the 6 ohm resistor. Now to find out the value of I1 we need to apply the nodal analysis method. For that we need to mark the nodes. The marking of nodes, let us say this is reference node V0, reference node 0, and voltage at this node reference node is V0, which is having a value of 0 volt. Now this is node 1 and voltage at this node is V1, and this is node 2 and voltage at this node is V2. This is node 3 and voltage at this node is V3. Now we are going to apply the nodal analysis to find out the value of currents I1 and I3. To find out the value of current I1, the potential difference is V1 minus V2 divided by 6, plus we know that I2 is equal to 2 amps. This is the current source, this is the amount of current delivered by the current source, which is equal to I2. So we can directly write the value of I2 is equal to 2. Then I3 is the amount of current flowing through the 6 ohm resistor, and the potential difference at node 2 and 3 is V2 minus V3 divided by the value, resistance value 6. Now when we are solving this circuit, we know that the V1 value, which is equal to 12 volt, because this is directly connected with the positive terminal of the voltage source, so the potential is 12 volt. So we can write V1 is equal to 12 minus V2 divided by 6 plus 2 is equal to V2 minus V3 divided by 6. On simplification of this equation, we will get 12 by 6 will be 2, and this plus 2 will become 4. This negative V2 by 6 will, when we transferring to the right hand side of this equation, this will become positive V2 by 6. Already one V2 by 6 is available, so 2 V2 by 6 will become V2 by 3. So we can write V2 by 3 minus V3 by 6. Now I am interested in to find out the value of V3. To find out the value of V3, now I need to know the value of V2. To find next step, we will find out the value of V2. Next, let us say this is equation number 1. Next, we will apply the KCL at junction 2. KCL at junction 2. At this junction, the incoming current is I3 and outgoing current is equal to I4. So we can write I3 is equal to I4. Now, what is the value of I3? As per nodal analysis, the potential across the 6 ohm resistor is V2 minus V3. V2 minus V3. The resistance value is 6, which is equal to I4. I4 is equal to V3 minus V0. V0 is equal to 0 volt. So we can leave it. So the value is V3 minus 0 divided by 4. Now I am interested in the value of V2 only. So V2 by 6 is equal to this negative V3 by 6. When we transferring to the right hand side of this equation, it will become positive V3 by 6. So V3 by 4 plus V3 by 6. On simplification of this equation, then it will become V2 is equal to 5 by 2 into V3. Let us say this is equation number 2. Now we will apply the value of equation 2 in equation 1. Apply equation 2 in equation 1. So the equation 1 will become 4 is equal to V2 by 3. In place of V2 we will write 5 by 2 into V3 into 1 by 3. This 1 by this divided by 3 we can write into 1 by 3 minus V3 by 6. So on simplification, the equation will become 5 V3 by 6 minus V3 by 6 will become 4 V3 by 6. Then the value of V3 is equal to 6, which is equal to VTH. So we can write the Thevenin's voltage is equal to 6 volt, VTH is equal to 6 volt. Now we have found the one parameter, this parameter we have found. Next we need to find out the value of RTH. So to find out the value of RTH, we will redraw this circuit. Next we will extend the terminals and we will mark it A, and B, and this is the 4 ohm resistor. Now we need to look this circuit from the open circuited terminals, and we need to turn off the independent sources, and then we need to find out the value of equivalent resistance of this circuit. Step 2, finding of RTH. So turn off independent sources, then we will redraw the circuit. The 12 volt source is gets short circuited, and 6 ohm resistor is available. Then one more 6 ohm resistor is available in series with the existing resistor, and here the current source is available. We need to do the open circuit for the current source. Then one 4 ohm resistor is available after the 6 ohm resistor, and we have connected it as it is. Now we will mark the terminals A and B. Now when we looking the circuit from the open circuited terminals, then this two 6 ohm resistor is in series, and when we adding this, it will become 12 ohm is in parallel with 4 ohm. So the equivalent circuit we can redraw as like this: 12 ohm is in parallel with 4 ohm resistor. Now this is the terminals A and B. When we simplifying this, the RTH is equal to 12 into 4 divided by 12 plus 4, which is equal to 3 ohm. RTH is equal to 3 ohm. Fine. This is 3 ohm. So here we have found the RTH also. Now after finding of this VTH and RTH, we need to draw the equivalent circuit. So we will draw the equivalent circuit as step 3. Step 3, drawing of equivalent circuit. Equivalent circuit. So for drawing of equivalent circuit, we will first draw the voltage source, that is plus minus VTH, which is equal to 6 volt, and then we need to connect a RTH in series with the voltage source. This is RTH, which is equal to 3 ohm. This is RTH 3 ohm. Next we have we need to mark the terminals, that is A and B. Now as per the given problem, we need to connect back this 1 ohm resistor with the A and B terminal. Then we need to find out the value of current I, which is flowing through the 1 ohm resistor. Now we will connect back the 1 ohm resistor here. So on connection of this 1 ohm resistor, this is the 1 ohm resistor. We have connect back at the terminals A and B, which is having a value, that is the amount of current flowing through this 1 ohm resistor is I. As per the problem, we need to find out the value of current I. To find out the value of current I, that is current through 1 ohm resistor, I is equal to B. B is what? That is open circuit voltage, that is the Thevenin's voltage is 6 volt, divided by the total resistance in this circuit 3 plus 1, or we can first write the formula I is equal to VTH divided by RTH plus RL. So in this, VTH is equal to 6 volt and RTH is equal to 3 ohm plus RL is equal to 1 ohm. Now on simply solving this, we will get a value of 6 divided by 4, which is equal to 1.5 amps. So this is the amount of current which is flowing through the 1 ohm resistor. The amount of current flowing through the 1 ohm resistor is 1.5 amps. The VTH is equal to 6 volt and RTH is equal to 3 ohm, and the amount of current flowing through the 1 ohm resistor is 1.5 amps. If you like this video, kindly hit the like button below this video. If you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it. If you have any doubt, please write it on the comment box. I will reply. Thank you so much.